I mainly volunteer with our young people and families in Dumfries. I'm very passionate about ensuring our young people are listened to. They're the same opportunities as their peers. And without volunteers and some of the groups that I volunteer for, they wouldn't have that. They wouldn't run if they didn't have volunteers. What I enjoy doing with the volunteering is sharing my skills to young people. That could be in the form of supporting group work, supporting sport activities. For families, we deliver food, we deliver meals, we serve up meals. Volunteering, it's not only rewarding to me, it's rewarding to our young people and family. It helps them gain skills, it helps them and supports them socialising, it helps them to attend activities that they wouldn't normally get the opportunity to attend, particularly with the volunteers that help run these groups. What's next on the volunteer agenda for me? Youth Beats.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm a parent volunteer at Heath Hall School and I accompany the children on their walks to the local library. I love books myself and I think it's great that the children get to go and visit the local library, and I enjoy the chat, especially from the younger pupils when we're walking there and back.
Basically, I've always been very, very interested in history. In fact, maybe interested is not strong enough a word. I would say fascinated is probably a better word. And the idea of working with like-minded people in a museum was basically heaven sent as far as I was concerned. What I get out of it is I get a very good social interaction. I look forward to coming to the museum and very much look forward to meeting all the people that I've been working with. And that's basically where I get my job satisfaction from.
Hi, I am Karen.
Hi, I'm Charlotte.
And we volunteer at Heath Hall Primary School. I like to volunteer because I enjoy it, I like to give back, and I love to watch the children's confidence grow.
I like to volunteer because I love to see everybody develop, everybody's skills improve week on week.
It gives me satisfaction in doing the job that I'm doing. I feel I'm doing a wee bit to help, but it gets me out. It gets me motivated to come out. I feel as if I'm coming to work. And it does give you a good feeling. And everybody in here is so wonderful to help you. You know, you don't come into a place and think, oh, what's it going to be like today? It's always good.
I just really love it. I really enjoy it. It's a different thing to do with my time. It's somewhere I can go, so, you know, out of my day-to-day schedule, once a week I get to go and do something I enjoy for any amount of time I have available. They're very flexible about it. I can say I can only do an hour and a half and I can go and do a thing I love for an hour and a half with no major commitment, and it's just a different thing to do that makes the week a bit more interesting and helps me enjoy my passions a bit more.
Well, two things really. One, a selfish reason. I enjoy doing it, so I get a lot of fun out of finding out these things, and I'm really following my own sort of inclinations as a hobby in a way. But secondly, thinking a bit deeper, there is so much information in this place, and so much unexplored stuff, as you've seen me working on those boxes, that more and more it wants to be put into the public domain. And by doing my little bit, and it is a little bit compared with you could see the amount of stuff that is available that needs working on, it's helping to put information into the public domain.
Well, I volunteered after I'd had a heart attack 5 years ago, and I was working in construction. And where I was working, I was struggling with my health after I had the heart attack. So I'd been in catering before, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to retrain, and I popped into the Fed Up Cafe and asked if I could volunteer. And I've been there 6 months, and I don't consider it volunteering, I call it retraining. You know, just getting back into the swing of things that I was before, and I really enjoy it. I get quite a lot from it. I feel that the people that we provide this service for, I know them. You know, it's these people that they struggle with addiction, they struggle with social anxiety, the loneliness, they come in, but I know these people, so it's a chance to kind of like give something to them. You know, as if it's just, you know, they have nothing, you know, and I mean, we're there to, I mean, we could give them like a meal, and that could be the meal they'll have throughout the whole day. You know, so no, I like to think that we're providing a short-term solution to a long-term problem, and that's just giving something back to the community.
I volunteered in a charity shop, and due to COVID we closed down. So I was at home, and it was just not fulfilling me at all. And then I knew Shireen and Andy from before, so I just went and asked them to help, and I've been there ever since. I think it's coming up 3 years now. So I feel happy, and I feel like I'm proud because I've actually done something. I like, even if somebody, like, I make somebody's day, you know what I mean, like just providing things for people, just being there, helping them, supporting them, just I make myself feel better, you know, within myself, because I'm helping people, and that's basically what I wanted to do. So
I think I've been volunteering for much of my life. I've been a scout in the past. I think volunteering is incredibly important in the community. It makes such a difference. Just a few people can actually make such a big difference in a community in various ways, being involved where they live and caring about where they live, and actually supporting activities and events and whatever's going on in their own local communities.
For me, it's mental well-being, personally, and if I can encourage other people to come out and enjoy that. Being outdoors, being out in the wild is just so mentally relaxing. It's just a wonderful thing.
It puts me in a good place mentally and physically. I see the good deeds I do for the public. I see how happy they are, and it basically helps me with my, my learning problems, where basically the boss puts things in big writing, makes it easier for me to see things, and basically they always show me different tasks. But overall, it's my mental health. It's really good for me doing the projects that I do, and I'm happy.